Hi everyone, welcome back to a new post today, and let's continue with the most important preliminary points for the upcoming UPSC examination of 2025. Today, Sunday, June 23rd, I'll be starting up with the weekly polity and economy also for your upcoming main examination of 2025 next year. It will also be helpful for you for this year's mains examination, which will be conducted in September 2024. So without wasting much time, let's continue with our most important preliminary bits for the upcoming UPSC examination. And the first one for the day 19 of June 9, 2024 is oath taking ceremony by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and also the Council of Ministers. Now we should remember that under Article 75 Clause 4 of the Parliament of the Constitution, it contains the oath of the ministers. It says that the ministers are administered oath by the President of India according to the format spelled out in the third schedule of the Indian Constitution. Now various officers take oath before assuming office or before formally taking power. They are the President, Chief Ministers, judges, etc. And these oath taking ceremonies are very important for signifying the formal assumption of power. The members of Parliament and the MLA cannot carry on their regular duties as a member of the Parliament or the Legislative Assembly without taking an oath. Also, there is a penalty if a person votes without taking an oath and affirmation, and that is the reason why we always appoint a pro tem speaker to administer oath to the members of the Parliament, and then the election of the appointment of the speaker, election of the speaker takes place in the Lok Sabha. So unless they take oath, they cannot vote. At different levels of the government, the oath is administered for different people by different people. For CMs and ministers, now it is administered by the governor of the state, and for the Prime Minister, the cabinet ministers, it is the president. For the president, it is the Chief Justice of India. Now those taking oath can either swear in the name of God or solemnly affirm. The ceremony also underlines the layers which make up India's political power structure and also affirms the supremacy of the constitution in our polity. Now the oath of office and secrecy is taken by the members of the Council of Ministers and also the Prime Minister. So Article 74 and 75 contains details about the Council of Ministers at the center, and the strength of the Council of Ministers is fixed at 15% of the strength of the Lok Sabha after the 91st Amendment Act of 2023. Now the Council of Ministers reflect various dynamics like the caste, regional and also community, and also the alliance which extends their support to the government as well. We have 5 categories of Council of Ministers in the descending order of rank. They are the Deputy Prime Minister, if any, after the Prime Minister, the Cabinet Minister, the Minister of State Independent Charge, the Minister of State who is the Deputy Minister to the Cabinet Minister, and also in every state there is articles governing the Council of Ministers as well under Article 163, 164 and 167 of the Constitution. The next most important one is about Xi Jinping and the Pakistani Prime Minister having a meeting. Now they have China as agreed to upgrade the trade corridor between China and Pakistan called as the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, and it is a principal objective of the Belt and Road Initiative. It connects the Gwadar port in Pakistan to the Zhejiang province in China, and it is also called as the One Belt One Road Initiative, sometimes referred to as the New Silk Road Initiative, and it was adopted in 2013. It is a series of infrastructure development projects in almost 150 countries of the world, and also including international organizations as well. It has both the land and the sea component. Now the next most important issue is about the adjutant stocks. Now these birds were in news recently because they are losing out on the breeding grounds because of urbanization in Assam. Now they are native to Assam and are found mostly in 3 districts of the Guwahati, Moregaon and the Nagaon districts in the wetlands of these areas. They are described as endangered on the red list of threatened species by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. They have legal protection under the Wildlife Protection Act in India. They are carnivorous birds and they feed on fish, snake, frogs which are found in the wetlands due to the depletion of the wetlands. Now their habitats are facing a challenge and these birds were in use. The next most important is about an exchange, a portal which is called as the National Health Claim Exchange. Now this is an initiative between the Ministry of Health, Family Welfare at the center and the Insurance Regulatory Development Authority of India, Regulatory Authority in India. Now they both are coordinating and developing a platform for bringing together the insurance companies, the health sector providers and also the government insurance scheme administrators as well. The aim of this platform is to allow the people to access quality healthcare services quickly with reduced out-of-pocket expenditure. So the main aim of the platform is to reduce the out-of-pocket expenditure for health in India with coordination with the insurance companies. Now the next most important issue is about the moon. So Chang'e mission, which is named after the goddess of moon in Chinese. Now the Chang'e 6 mission has been in news because it has the objective of bringing a soil sample and rock sample not only from the moon but from the far side of the moon, which is always covered from the earth and it's not visible. Now the Chang'e 6 mission objective is to bring back soil and rock samples from the far side of the moon, and it was launched in June 4th. So the Chinese National Space Administration launched the Chinese Lunar Exploration Program, and the first Chang'e mission was launched in 2003. In 2007, it drew a map of the lunar surface. The emerging global power now aims to put a man on the moon by 2030, which will make it the second nation after United States to do so. And America is also planning to land in astronauts on the moon again for the first time in more than 50 years. This is not started yet, however. So what exactly is the far side of the moon now? So the moon is tidally locked to the earth, that is the lunar hemisphere facing the earth will always face the earth and we will always see it, but there is a hemisphere that faces far away or away from the light and away from the earth, where we cannot see that side of the earth, of the moon. Now the far side has a rockier terrain and few smooth plains. It is very hard to land a spacecraft on the far side, more so because it is impossible to communicate directly with the earth. Now a workaround is to have a second spacecraft in the orbit which will send signals both to the spacecraft which goes to the far side of the moon and also back to the earth. However, this is a very complex mission, but let me tell you, the Raman Research Institute of ISRO Bangalore is already working on this to go to the far side of the moon, and the device is called as Pratyush. So it's called as Pratyush, and far side of the moon is expected to be very good because it can place telescopes, installing very large telescopes which can see the other side of the universe, which is not visible to us because of the hindrance of the earth from the moon side, and also from the earth because of the hindrance of the moon side. So this is they are working on Pratyush. And the next most important issue is about June 23rd being celebrated as the International World Olympics Day. So it signifies the importance of International Olympic Day lies as its role of a platform promoting Olympic values of excellence, friendship and respect, and it encourages the people of all ages and background to participate in sporting activities promoting physical fitness and also mental well-being. The day also deserves as a reminder of positive impact on sports and promoting peace and harmony worldwide, and also sports is a soft power component of international affairs as well. Now this occasion is celebrated to commemorate the founding of the International Olympic Committee in 1894 and serves as a reminder for unifying power that sports has in its own self. And these are some of the important issues that I wanted to discuss with you from the point of view of day 19, that's June 9th, for your upcoming UPSC preliminary examination of 2025. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to comment at the end of the video, and I shall see you with day 20, that's June 10th, and until then, it's very happy learning.